folks. That's old line from Toto. That song is older than dirt, but younger than me. It's pretty freaking frightening. Anyway, I thought today we'd take a look at what used to be one of my favorite summer beers, local beer, called Sunbru, made by Four Peaks. And we know that Four Peaks got bought out by Anheuser-Busch Inbev. So, if you don't really give a shit whether or not giant mega corporations own your beers, okay, this is actually a really tasty beer. It's Kolsch style. Oh, look how pretty that pours. Look at that head. That just looks like a delicious beer, and it is. That's why it breaks my heart that they got bought out. I don't blame the company. I mean, if somebody offers you an ass load of money, might as well take it. I was reading the article before I put this up. I put the article up on the beer page about why they sold out. Is because they wanted to expand outside of Arizona, so they needed a national partner. It's windy out here this afternoon. Your shippost Landia rocking around in the background back there. They sold out so that they would have a little more muscle to go bigger and spread beyond the state. Yeah, I can't say as I blame them. Besides, it offered me a ridiculously large amount of money to sell you whatever business I own so that I could just fuck off into the sunset. Really a chance I would. Not Jesus after all. Anyway. She is listed as... Oh, smells really good too. She's a 2 on the SRM. She's 5.1 ABV with 17 IBU. The malts are 2-row and white wheat, and the hops are Magnum and Tradition. Brilliantly clear, bright gold, and subtly flavored, Sunbru is one of Four Peaks' most drinkable beers, but drinkable doesn't mean simple. Sunbru took home the gold at World Beer Cup in 2012. That was before they sold out. When brewers from Cologne, the city in which the style was invented, are asking for your recipe, you know you've got a beer worth brewing, worth being called Kolsch. The picture on their website's a hell of a lot prettier than this picture. This picture ain't shit. The one on the website's pretty nice. Would have been nice if they stayed with the artwork, but, you know, they sold themselves out to big, giant, globalist corporate scum, so you get what you get. It just smells like a nice, light, tasty beer. It's a beautiful day. It's probably 92 or so this afternoon. But, yeah, it's April, and this Phoenix, shit like that happens. Let's give her a shot, see what she got. Nice. Slightly malty. A little bit sweet on the front end. Decent middle that hangs in there. And then a really slow fade out on the back end. This was historically one of my favorite summer beers out here. After Angus GT ruined me for drinking Big Ten race car beers before I knew they were putting weed killer in them, I would drop this stuff like there was no tomorrow. The only beer that would have edged this out in like high summer when it's really hot out here was Rollin' Rock. Rollin' Rock is quite literally about the lightest beer you can drink. And Rollin' Rock is actually tasty, so. Rolling Rock was one of those beers I used to drink when I was a kid because it was cheap. And it used to come in 7-ounce bottles, which back east in the summer, when you're at the beach, a 7-ounce bottle doesn't get warm as fast as a 12-ounce can does. And it gets empty a lot quicker. This is a really good, solid, drinkable beer. If it wasn't an Inbev product, and I thought that maybe I could trust their corporate people not to take the bottom line that bean counters really appreciate and basically just use shit poisonous with glyphosate like they do with the rest of their products, until I hear otherwise. That's what I'm going to assume. I'm going to miss this. I did Sunbru not too long ago. No, this is Sunbru. I did freaking allergies, man. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. I did Santan Sunspot the other day, and that's what I'm replacing this with. Anyway, if you don't mind a weed killer, this beer is an easy 3.75. Give it a 3.75 because it's drinkable, it's good, and when it's really hot out and it's cold, it's absolutely delicious. Thanks for checking in, folks. We'll catch you on the next review. Skol!